Hello guys, I'm back for the Champions League round of 16 has been done now, and there's 8 teams qualified: Juventus, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Barcelona, Bayern, Roma, Sevilla. 8 really good teams, amazing teams. Now anyone can play against anyone as it's the quarterfinals, and now I'm going to start to talk about each and every teams how they played against each another and which team they might get, and and the next videos might also be on uh, semi-finals and finals. So I'm going to talk about the whole Champions League journey for this season. It's been an amazing round of 16. The possible teams that are missing might be PSG, Manchester United, and yeah, these two main teams I think should have been qualified for the should have been qualified for the quarterfinals. So let's start with each and every teams how they played. Real Madrid versus PSG. There's really nothing to talk about. I thought PSG might be a tough team for Madrid to fight against each another. I thought they will find it really hard for them to qualify. And you just showed against PSG that how easy they were. Simply, they just parted their whole team. They just put them into a dustbin and they threw them away. Simple, very easy. They found it. The PSG team, nothing they have. Nothing means nothing they have. No, the team which he set up, Unai Emery, was really good. No chemistry, no good passes, no passion. Nothing they have. Just playing for simply for money. Nothing is there in the team. They need to just simply get a new manager, very good manager, or else that Farmers League they'll only win. That French Farmers League in France, that only thing they can win. In the Champions League, they can't really do anything with this team because no one passes to anyone. No good through balls, no quality, nothing is there. They simply spent money for like 500 to 600 million, and full whole team is garbage, literally garbage. They should learn something from the Manchester City team: how to spend money, which players to buy, what type of players to buy, which position they need to buy, everything they need to buy. And in the PSG team, the Rabiot for Champions League is not good. Seriously, not good. There's no attacking in that team. If you just see the first leg, that is only game over. 3-1 they lost. First leg 3-1 they lost. Second leg was simply easy for them. 2-1 they lost. 5-2 in aggregate they lost. Well, if second leg Neymar wasn't playing because he got injured, but in first leg also he didn't show anything. Simply he's playing for money. He's not fit for the team. This summer, 100% needs to leave this team and go to some other team. 100% needs to leave this team and go to some other team. Because this type of performances he gives now, that ego, he has some ego also in himself. That also is not good for this team. No chemistry is in that team. Nothing is there. No passion. Nothing is there. If they perform like this, nothing they can win except that Farmers League in France. Only thing they can win. That Unai Emery only knows how to manage the small teams like Sevilla and all. It's like a, my grandfather only knows how to use that Nokia 1100. That's what Unai Emery can use, the 1100 phone, the Nokia phone, no, 1100. That only you can use. Otherwise, you can't manage anything. Simply small teams he can manage. And that Cavani also in Champions League is like that, such a waste player. Like that in engineering, the theoretical books is based on that waste player he is. And Mbappe is on loan for PSG. Next season he won't even join. Seriously, I'm saying this PSG's team was one waste team. They need to form a really good team. And that Neymar also, what is he doing? Starting of the season, that fight for that penalty We were fighting as if this 3-year-old kid is fighting. That way they were fighting for this thing. And afterwards, he comes and says to the media that Cavani should not be in this club. He should be taken out from this club. That way, he thinks that he's the owner of PSG. That way he's talking. That much ego he has. If someone buys for 200 million, you're not the owner of the team. That much ego if he has, he can't win anything. He can't win the Ballon d'Or, he can't win anything in PSG. If he goes to any club also, he can't win anything. Simply, he's one useless fellow. I'm telling you, he's not a good player, no good sportsmanship. Look how Messi and Ronaldo are playing. Good sportsmanship, and he drives that to the team. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry for the delay. Just needed to give something. Yeah, he just drives back. Is just one thing which he can't show. If this much passion he shows for a club, nothing he can win. Seriously saying, nothing he can win. For PSG, he's one waste player. Let him find a new club. Let him find some good sportsmanship. And let him prove it in a different team, either Real Madrid or something, and let him prove himself. Because in PSG, he can't do anything. And one shit player he is. I'm telling you, that Neymar. If he comes back after injury also, he's not going to do anything. Only the Farmers League and French Farmers League, that only they can win PSG. One good spirit, one good coach, if they find 100%, I don't know if they could win the Champions League, at least they can come out from round of 16. Last season, they should easily have got qualified for the quarterfinals. You know what happened last season? Last season, they played like how we play downstairs. That's how they were playing. That second leg, they lost 6-1. 6-1. Okay. 6-1 they lost last season. This season 5-2 they lost. So nothing is there to talk about PSG team. Real Madrid team, superb. After finishing second in the Champions League group stage, round of 16, they proved that's why are they one of the best European club in this world. They just proved themselves. Ronaldo is proving himself. The whole team is proving themselves. They're doing really bad in La Liga, but Champions League, if they play like this, 100% they can win. Okay, so this shows that money can't buy the club. If you spend how much ever money you spend, you have passion, good coach, any team can win. Okay, any team can win. So money just can't buy. If you just buy players with money, doesn't mean that you can win the club. You need good coach, everything. That Real Madrid team showed why they're one of the best teams in Europe and why will they become one of the best teams in Europe. And Ronaldo, we need to give a big round of applause for him because he's just scoring like every game is scoring in the Champions League. He's not doing really well in La Liga. Every game has scored in Champions League. He'll prove himself. He's one of the best players in this world. This Messi and Ronaldo will just prove themselves why they're best players in this world. This is what Neymar should learn. How to bring a team forward and win games. This is what they need to learn. If he learns this 100%, whichever club he plays, he can win something. Otherwise, he can't win anything. 5-2, super performance. Now, quarterfinals. You don't know which team they will get. All of them are top class teams in quarterfinals. Let's see what they do in the quarterfinals. Next, Juventus versus Tottenham. Last game I talked about Spurs, how bad they have played. Now I'll talk a bit about Juventus team. First half they played really bad. Agree with that. But with their experience, second half they came. Dybala, Higuain, just in that 8 minutes, they just took a defense as if it's some Sunday league defense in football. Okay, that's what I'm saying now. And last thing also, Glucon D and Parle-G biscuit 100% is given. So much enthusiasm, passion for the club. Everything was shown by Juventus. Simply they won. And that Chiellini is best defender, world's best defender. I don't know about any other defender. Superb man marking. In both the pockets, if you check that day, Harry Kane will be there. Both the pockets. superb man marking after each and every tackle that Buffon and Chiellini, you should see their face, how much passion they showed for this club. They needed to qualify for the quarterfinals. They showed that much of passion. They thought this was their mother. Their club is their own mother, which they show so much of passion, so much of love. That's why they qualified into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That thing we haven't shown because not because of experience, passion should come for each and every club, each and every player. When you play football, you need to show passion. Just not for money, you should not play. If you're playing for money, you're not a football player. You are a very stupid fellow, like how this yeah, like how all these beggars are there, who's stupid fellow who is begging like that only. If you're just playing for money, you're a beggar. You're one waste fellow you are. Otherwise, you need to show some passion for your club, then only you can win something. Passion, aim, focus. If you have this three and good coach, manager, everything should be there. It's like a chain. Okay, if you break one of this chain, you can't win anything. PSG team. That one thing they should do. If they perform like that, nothing they can win. Juventus, 4-3 aggregate. 100% we should have qualified for the quarterfinals. We played really bad, 4-3. So the second team has qualified. So one is Real Madrid and Juventus. Liverpool versus Porto. First leg only they finished the whole game. Okay, first leg they finished the whole game. Second leg they didn't need to do anything. They played simply. Time pass they played. But only one thing I need to say, that Liverpool forwards, Roberto Firmino, Sadio Mane, and one more player, Mohamed Salah. These three players, key players for Liverpool. They lost Coutinho. They haven't found a substitute. One shit thing they're doing. They need to find a substitute for Coutinho because Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is playing good, decent player. But I'm telling you, they need to find a really good substitute. One really good substitute they need to find. Otherwise, they can't win anything. Otherwise, I think so it's really hard for them to win the Champions League. Because I'll tell you one thing. Their forward is like Lamborghini Gallardo. Okay. Their midfield is like Toyota Camry. But their defense is there, it's worse than a bullock cart. Okay, worse than a bullock cart. That goalkeepers also, the Karius and Mignolet, waste fellows, nothing they can do. Their goalkeeping is utter waste. Okay, they're worse than a bullock cart, their defense. They proved it in every game because one thing is that if a warrior goes fights without a shield, but he's really strong, he can hit the players, but he doesn't have a shield, he will kill himself. The same thing, he'll kill himself. That will only happen. You have really good forwards, you can score goals, but behind that defense is not there, the shield is not there. Other teams will come, they say bye bye. They get some Bayern or Barcelona, Manchester City, they say tata, bye bye, see you tomorrow. Unless if they score 4-5 goals by the forwards and they concede 2 or 3, then only that's possible. But there's away goal advantage and all. So Champions League, they need a really good defense and one good keeper they need to buy. Liverpool, very good keeper, top class keeper they need to buy. This thing they do, they'll be one of the strongest team in the Premier League, and they can contend for the Champions League. They've got Porto, so they are somehow qualified for the quarterfinals. But I think so they'll find really hard to qualify for the semi-finals because it's going to be really hard for them. The other teams, the Real Madrid, Juventus, Manchester City, Barcelona, Bayern, Roma, Sevilla, none of them is easy teams. Comparatively, you can say Sevilla is one easy team. Okay, so Liverpool defense, they need to concentrate on it, or they need to practice or need to develop players. If that also they can do, very good for Liverpool. They need to do these two things. They need to do Liverpool. They do this, for sure. There is some chance for them to go to the semi-finals, but I can't guarantee them because of the other teams which have really good quality in themselves. Superb quality they have, other teams. That's why the Champions League is one of the best cups in this world, because best teams qualify, best teams fight with themselves, better than the domestic leagues. That's why you can see PSG, they can only win that Farmers League. They can't win anything in Champions League. They can't do anything in Champions League. This shows that the team isn't good enough. They need to change their coach, they need to change their philosophy of the club, they need to do something. Because seriously to say, when I like PSG, it's a very good team, they have really good players, but their coach is really bad. They don't know which position they need to play for each players. So they really have a problem of qualifying into the Champions League. So Liverpool is done. So they need to look at their defense. Manchester City, we don't talk about themselves. They're dominating superbly. They're playing best football they have played after that 2012 league. After they won the league in 2012, they're playing one of the best football. Superb football they play. Amazing football. None of the teams can play this good football. Superb football, superb team this Pep Guardiola has done. How to use money, the value of money after spending so much of money, how to which players to buy, which position is needed, everything is analyzed and build a superb core team he has built. Okay, none of the teams can build this good team and good players. Really appreciate him for Pep Guardiola. Superb is built. He's lost only one match in the Premier League. Every match is won. Superb is doing. Some best coach Pep Guardiola has done that in Bayern. Now he's doing it in Manchester City. He's proving one of the best coaches in the world. They're one of the teams which can seriously win the UCL. 100% they can seriously win the UCL, but you can't predict anything in UCL because you know last year Juventus went to the finals, Real Madrid won. As Real Madrid and Barcelona have so much of experience in the Champions League, you can't see anything. But Manchester City, 100%, they're one of the contenders to win the UCL. 100%. Aguero, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva also substitute is scoring goals. Okay, that goal they are playing. Sane, they have Mendy, they have so many good players they have. Edison also, they have decent goalkeeper they bought. Last season they had Claudia Bravo, that's Chutiapa player they had. This season they're not playing him, they've got a good player. Appreciate it. It's done that also. All of the things is build a very good core team. They won against Basel 5-2, 5-1. Appreciate Basel also. They have somehow tried to come to the Champions League. They won the second match. We need to appreciate that. But Pep Guardiola didn't play a strong team. But still, they should have won. City should have won that match. They lost 2-1. But overall, they performed really good. So we need to appreciate them. And Barcelona also we need to appreciate. They lost, but second leg they played, they won 2-1. At least they won something. Okay, that our team also did not win against Juventus. One leg also did not win. We got knocked out. Badly we got knocked out. So we have Manchester City into the quarterfinals. We need to see tomorrow who they get. But whoever they get, the opponent team will be really scared to face this team. This is the team where Manchester United in 2007, 2002 to 2010, and Alex Ferguson built the team. Nah? That how scared people were used to really hard to face them and win that games. Like that team has built now. Pep Guardiola, very hard to face, really good passion. They play forward like anything. They play forward like how Alex Ferguson built. Now, I would actually literally want to say that Alex Ferguson is equal to Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. That good is showed. But Pep Guardiola needs to show if he comes 2-0 or 3-0 down, how to win games, which Alex Ferguson has shown against our team only. Personally, as 2-0 down, he has come 5-2. That hell lot of good things has done. Lots of trophies has won, Alex Ferguson. Next, Pep Guardiola, I'm not comparing with Alex Ferguson. He has a really good, different style of play. But I'm not saying that. But he is the one same type of manager who knows how to guide this team really well and can bring this team to another level of football. 3-4 years, Manchester City is going to win a lot of trophies. Amazingly, they're going to perform. Their clubs, the young players are also developing. The future of the club is really good. Superb team, amazing team, superb team. Appreciate them. Manchester City. Next, Barcelona versus Chelsea. Chelsea, one thing I'm saying, after last year's season, I want to say one thing. After last year's season, after winning the league last season, and performing like this in the Champions League, is really bad. I'm saying. Stupid performance. All the players, stupid performance, especially that Courtois also in stupid goalkeeping. Champions League, you should not do this bad goalkeeping. Okay. Seriously, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I'm seriously saying stupid goalkeeping. You just spoiled the name of Premier League. That worst goalkeeping has done. Two nutmegs, goalkeeper, nutmeg, gets nutmeg. It's Lionel Messi, agree with that. But two nutmegs, it seems. Stupid goalkeeping you do like this, even in the league also, you can't finish top one next season. They're going to lose important players. Okay, and Eden Hazard also. If you're proving Eden Hazard, if you want to prove you're the best player for the club, you should have proved in yesterday's game. You did not prove. The two players who proved was Kante and Willian. The two players who proved in Chelsea, they are the important player. Eden Hazard did not prove himself. He was doing some that road audition he was doing, some simply the skills they do and they just earn money, like dancing and they earn money in the road. Now that way I was performing yesterday. Shit performance he was giving, Eden Hazard and Courtois. This two and defense was also utter shit. That Victor Moses only Premier League can play, Champions League and all he can't play. Every time they lose the ball, every time they give possession easily, everything they did, shit performance. Okay, very bad performance they gave. If you give this type of performances, Chelsea, I'm saying their future is in danger. 100% future is in danger. They bought their they bought important players they lost. Diego Costa they lost. Nemanja Matic they also lost. Okay, two important players they lost. And what stupid substitutes they were. That Bakayoko is one shit player. That CDM position he can't play. Okay, he's not Bakayoko, Shatayoko. Okay, simply Shatayoko. Shata performance, Shata defense. Okay, this type of performance Chelsea gives now nothing they can win. Simply nothing they can win. Simply means nothing. I'm telling this three times, nothing they can win. Okay. Shata performance you don't give. And don't buy Shata players. Like Bakayoko and all. Then nothing for your team. Team is not doing anything for your team. He simply lost possession. He can't control the ball. He can't give headers. I don't know how did he become a football player that Shata performance is giving for Chelsea. One CDM they need to buy and that striker also. Striker also nothing they bought. Yeah, they bought Giroud. He's also not. He's very pissed off with himself only. Why I've joined this club? Why I was in Arsenal? When he's one Shata player also. That is also we need to agree with that. He can't do anything. One good striker they have lost. Batshuayi, who's scoring 7 goals in for Dortmund on loan. Idiotic player, idiotic this board, Chelsea board also. Why they sold him also, I don't know. He was performing really good. At Atletico Madrid, who won the match for them? Batshuayi won the match for him. Batshuayi, one good striker he is. Better than Alvaro Morata, I'll say. Alvaro Morata is not doing anything. His finishes, like how when we hit a fly, we miss the fly when we hit them. Like that is missing open goals. In Carabao Cup, simply if Diego Costa was there, then we easily gone to the finals. He lost 3-4 chances in the Carabao Cup. In Champions League also he can't do anything. Of course, Carabao Cup only can't do anything. And this thing, how will he perform? Okay, it's like when a person can't pass a 6th standard exam and you give him a 12th standard exam, how will he pass? That's what also PSG has shown. Only that PSG in that Farmers League, they can only win that 6th standard exam, they can only pass. When they try the 12th standard exam, that's Champions League, they can't do anything, they fail. That's what they did. Okay, same thing. This Alvaro Morata, one shit player. Okay, nothing they can do. Nothing means nothing they can do. One good striker, one CDM and to find new philosophy. The philosophy of Chelsea is only changed. Nothing they can do if you do this type of performances. Simply I'm saying. Nothing means nothing they can do. Okay. If you're showing this type of performances, buy good players. Develop good players. You have amazing players in your team. You have Willian, Kante. You have last season you have won the title. Winning a title is not easy. Premier League title is not easy. It's not easy. It's harder than the other leagues. I would say La Liga is harder than La Liga. They have two good teams, Real Madrid and Barcelona, but it's harder than La Liga. I will say that. Okay, perform. We find good players. Need to perform next season and to come with good heart because I don't know FA Cup also then it's really hard for them to perform because they give this Shata performances they give nothing they can win. Shata performances they give. Okay, they give this type of performances. I don't think they'll win anything this season. Simply they can't win anything this season. Barcelona outplayed every way they play are outplayed. Messi, legend. One legend player, Messi. Okay, outplayed. He is telling every team, every Premier League team has faced, every team has scored a goal. He's like, come on, next team, come on, let's score another goal. Next team, come on, we'll score another goal. Every Premier League attempts, he just barters everything. He puts them into a cheese type. Everyone put in a jail, they lock him. In jail, less locks even. Every player he outplayed them. It was actually one thing to say Messi versus everything. Simply they outplayed. Simply. Okay, simply superbly they played. Barcelona, they're also one of the UCL winning contenders. 100% one UCL winning contenders. Diego Costa never lost a match. Superb players there. Superb players there. One UCL winning contender. Next we have Bayern versus Besiktas. Nothing to talk in that match. Cause Besiktas, luck they favored, they came to the round of 16 appreciation. Okay, Bayern is one hell lot of good team. One hell lot of good team there. 8-1. 8-1. At least they played better than Arsenal last season. That much I can say. Better than Arsenal they played last season. Last season Arsenal lost 10-2. Okay, better than Arsenal they played last season. Appreciate for Besiktas for that. Okay, they played better than Arsenal. Bayern just proved themselves. Best team in Europe. Champions League also. Round of 16 they proved. Besiktas. Bye-bye they said. First leg only they said bye-bye. Second leg they said totally bye-bye they said. That's it. Done. That's it. Nothing to talk in this match. Every player played better than them. Okay, because Besiktas they don't have that core good team. They are still a developing team. I'll say. Okay, it's not a problem for them. They'll be really happy at least they will reach the round of 16. Besiktas. Bayern outplayed them. Simply they outplayed them. Now we have Roma versus Shakhtar Donetsk. One thing I'll say, Shakhtar Donetsk appreciate the team. They played really well. Superbly they played. They lost, they are not qualified, but superbly they played. Especially they have a good player called Fred in their team. Fred, superb. That free kick in that first leg, superb it was. This drew 2-2, but Roma's Eren Dzeko is there. Super player, that guy also. Super. Eren Dzeko. Then they have a youngster, Turkish youngster about Cengiz Under. Super player. That guy also. Daniele De Rossi. Have an amazing team they have, Roma. Okay. Everything they have, amazing team there. But Shakhtar Donetsk, we need to give a clap for them. They tried themselves to qualify. They easily did not win. Roma, they fighted really hard. They had that Fred. They have really good players. I don't remember the other players' names, but they have a really good core team. But for the Champions League, it's really hard. You know how Champions League is really hard. They are best European teams, but at least we need to appreciate they played really good. At least they played better than Dortmund and Atletico Madrid this season. 100% they qualified at least. Atletico Madrid and Dortmund are playing in the Europa League. At least they played better than them. Appreciate them. Shakhtar Donetsk, one big round of applause. For 5-star, I'll give them 3.4 to 4-star performance. Roma qualified. Now they'll need to fight with really hard teams now. Their focus should be different. It's really hard for them also to go to the semi-finals because comparatively they're a smaller team compared to other teams because they have really quality players they have other teams. It's really hard to qualify, but I'm saying they have qualified. They need to think forward now for the quarterfinals what to do because it's really hard, but at least they need to try at least to win. It's very hard for them to win. You need to see tomorrow's draw what they get. I'll come back tomorrow for the to talk about the draw, but really good performance they show. Very good performance. Last match I need to talk a lot. Okay. Sevilla versus Manchester United. Manchester United, you Gandu, you Laura performances you gave, Chutiapa performances, Gandu, Chutiapa, everyone in that team, that Manchester United team, I would say fuck off. Fuck off means fuck off. Mourinho is one waste manager. Okay. Simply has won one title for Chelsea doesn't mean he's a really good manager. He can't manage Manchester United. He doesn't know what is Manchester United. He doesn't know how was Manchester United for this thing. You guys don't compare with other teams, okay? You seriously don't compare with other teams. You compare yourself after Alex Ferguson left. What have you won? What have you done to yourself? What your team has done to yourself? You compare yourself only. Nothing they have done. Shoot up a bench of performance they give. All of them fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off. Spending so much of money and they seriously can't win against the Sevilla team which doesn't have they have good players, doesn't have a quality side. It's like okay, I've done hard work for my exam for 12 and a half hours study for my exam and I failed for that exam. Okay. Such who will do that? Only dumb persons. Only a dumb person will do that. Idiotic, idiotic performances. Manchester United's name only they've spoiled. What team was that Manchester United? 2002 to 2009. What a team! Superb team they were. Amazing team they were. Next level team they were performing. This year they're performing as if some garbage is performing. Pogba, what is he doing? Pogba, nothing has done. After that first three matches, nothing has done. Nothing means nothing. 87 million garbage is proving, and that Romelu Lukaku. I'm telling you, that guy is not good, not a good striker. He can't. He simply has scored for Everton 23 goals. It doesn't mean he's a good player. Okay, like that you can go see every league. Every league has top goal scorers. You can't simply buy them. You need to see which player fits for your team. Which player fits for your team. Alexis Sanchez, I'm telling you, is not a good buy. Not a good buy. Hendrik Mkhitaryan, Arsenal benefited from them. Hendrik Mkhitaryan, free flowing football is playing in Arsenal. Free flowing football is playing. Sanchez is not playing free flowing football because he doesn't have that confidence. He's playing in the wrong position. Anthony Martial should play. Simply they should play, and Rashford don't experiment with them. Putting in left wing, cam role, midfielder role, don't experiment. One good position he plays, that striker role, but he plays in the striker role, he scores goals. 100% guarantee. Instead of buying that Lukaku, if you develop Marcus Rashford really well, no, simply would have scored 3-4 goals against Sevilla. Simply would have scored. Left wing is not performing really well. He doesn't know. He lacks composure over there. He seriously can't perform over there. Left wing, he can't perform. Rashford forward. That's what he proved in the against Liverpool. He just that Alexander Arnold. He said, no, don't see me again. That type of performance he did against Liverpool's defense. Simply performs really good. He plays striker role. He's 100% he scores. That's why when Van Hal was there, he played striker role. 2 goals. Arsenal. That Hull City 90 minutes winner last season. They were there. Then whenever he plays that role, he 100% scores. So Mourinho don't experiment. He play him at least. If you spend the waste money they spend on Lukaku, you need to play him means you play two strikers. Don't play Rashford and left wing. Seriously, he can't play in that role. That role he seriously can't play. And I'm telling you, you play the dickhead. That Maru and Fellaini they play. It's stupid dickhead they play. Maru and Fellaini. What did he perform yesterday? That guy is one waste player for United. What they need to do, 0-0 they were listing and scored. Simply they should attack that game. They should have said, come on boys, we need to score. We need to score. We need to go to the quarters. We have comparatively got an easier team compared to other teams. They got an easier team, not hard team they got. So comparatively they got a very easy team. They should have scored quarterfinals. I thought they'll go 120%. I thought they'll go. Sevilla is not playing really well. They're at 11 points in the league. Okay, that this thing, the very bad performance they're giving, that Gandu performance, Shata performance they're giving. This Manchester United team. You perform like this, nothing will win in future. What team it was, Manchester United. Even I used to like that team before. That Michael Owen was there, Robin Van Persie was there, Solskjaer was there. What type of players they were there? Ryan Giggs was there. That I'm telling you, Fletcher also is. You have not heard about this player also. If you have heard about Fletcher, even he was a good player. Who was playing that Manchester United in the, who was going in the starting 11? Everyone were top class players. Everyone were top class players. Everyone used to play with passion, superb football, superb ambition. Everything was there for Manchester United this year. No, nothing they're proving. After they left, nothing they're proving. Okay, you play like defensive football. You park the bus every game. You can't win anything. Only parking the bus he knows. I don't know what tactics he knows. Only parking the bus. That guy is not a manager. Not a great. After parking the bus also, they scored two. They scored. They considered two goals. That shit performances they gave. Shit can't do shorter performance they gave. Like Chris Smalling, what was he defending? He was defending as if I was defending. As if I was defending. Liverpool's defense is equal to Manchester United defense, I would say. Parking the bus also, they can't do anything. They can't see two goals. Then Ben Yedder comes 71 minutes, 100% the manager has given boost. So much stamina. Boost he has given. Boost means boost he has given. Okay. Boost adds, if you have seen, you drink and you show that much of performance. 71 minutes he comes, 78 minutes he says, bye bye Tata, next season we'll see Manchester United. 2 away goals he scored. 8 minutes, Tata bye, we'll see you next season. He said that, he said get lost. Okay, get lost Manchester United. He said, he treated the team as if it's some small team that League One team, Sunday League or League One team they perform. As if he treated like that. 71 minutes he comes, 78 minutes, game over. Khatam. One goal they scored, they are in game over. So one goal they scored, everything is gone. Okay, super performance. Sevilla, Ben Yedder, you start him in every match. There's more goals in Lukaku, it seems. Okay, he has more goals than Lukaku. Sevilla super performance this year, but still they're not a very strong team. Their midfield, defense, their attack is not very good, strong team. Okay, before Sevilla before they were there, they were lost even more. That time they were at least that really good players. They don't have that good strong team, but they just proved themselves that Ben Yedder, one team, that one man team, that is Ben Yedder team. That guy just proved. He said, "Put me inside, I'll score 2 goals." That type of performance he gave. That type of performances United should give. But last 10 minutes they showed something. They showed out of 180 minutes, they 10 minutes only they showed. The last 10 minutes they got one goal back. Otherwise, nothing they showed in this game. Nothing they showed. Where was the Manchester United team? Manchester United team was not available. Out of order. Okay. It's like WhatsApp last year, not last year, last 4 years they've seen, not seen WhatsApp like that type of performances. They're not seen anywhere in this field. Not seen. If this type of performance game, Manchester United do nothing. Simply winning Europa League, FA Cup, not proving yourself you're the best team in this world. Nonsense, chutia team you are. Okay, agree with yourself, United fans who was replying to me. Just say yourself. Where was your team before? Where is your team now? Compare yourself. Don't compare with other teams. Don't compare with our team. Our team is improving better than yours. 100% is improving better than yours. One day we'll win the trophy. 100% will win the trophy. Okay. So until that, we need to wait. We are developing better than you guys. Okay. You're nothing. You're Dutch. Nothing. You just don't know how to spend money. Learn how to spend money, like how Manchester United spent money. Where to buy players, what type of players you want. Simply, they should have played Juan Mata or Scott McTominay, who's playing really well. They should have played him in that midfield instead of the dickhead, that Marwan Fulani. They play that small dickhead is there. Now, if you play that shit type of Ganduwala players, you can't perform anything. Seriously, you can't perform anything. Seriously, I'm saying Manchester United, do something for your future. The future is in danger, simply in danger. Left back, that Ashley Young is actually old now. Okay, nothing he can perform. Inconsistency is there in his thing. He plays some good games he plays really well, some games he plays really bad. Luke Shaw is a better position than them. Simply buying players doesn't threaten everything. You buy Messi, buy Ronaldo also in your team, nothing you can perform. This type of manager you have, nothing you can perform, nothing you can do. I'm telling you, please buy someone who can make your team better in future. Okay, simply I'm saying. Okay. PSG also next season, show some fire in your team. Serious and thing, show some fire in your team. Good team you are. Don't do some Gandu performance like 5-2. At least they should given some competition. No competition was given. Simply no competition was given. Okay. No means no competition was given. Nothing, no competition. Gandu Chutia performances he gave PSG and Manchester United. Okay. It's really heartbroken for many fans to see matches like this. Okay. Seriously, Manchester, this thing. Look at how Barcelona, Madrid are playing, how Manchester City are playing. That type of performances you're giving. You're playing in a big league. You can't give small performances. Big league, big time for you guys. You need to show something. Okay. Mourinho, I want to say Mourinho is not good for Manchester United. Find some substitute. Seriously, I'm saying find some good substitute for your managing role. Nothing you can perform. Nothing means nothing you can perform. Sevilla, you lose 2-1 seems. My foot, you're losing 2-1. Sevilla, my foot. Okay. I'm a Spurs fan, but I'm saying you don't do this Kantawala performances. You can't win anything. Seriously, you can't win anything. Okay. Try to improve your club. Bring some good players in your club. Try to improve your club. This much only I can say. And come back tomorrow. I'm going to talk more videos on who will win the top 4 race. And I'm also going to talk about the Golden Boot race. Who's going to win the Golden Boot? And many videos are going to come. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll soon post it on my Facebook page. And also I'm copying the same video on Instagram. So many users are using Instagram. Please try to support me. And if anything is really bad about my talking or anything, if you feel, please be free to reply or to comment in this page. Thank you. Cheers.